Hello and welcome to this MikesBikes simulation strategy guide, designed especially for the 2025-2026 version of the game. Whether you're a student competing in your first simulation or someone looking to refine your strategic thinking, this video will walk you through the top 10 winning tips to help you outperform your competitors and maximize shareholder value. Let's dive right in. Winning tip number 1. Always check the industry benchmark report before making any decisions in each round. The very first thing you should do is open the industry benchmark report. This report is crucial. It allows you to assess the performance of all competing teams. You'll find details about each team's sales, profits, market share, and most importantly, shareholder value, SHV. Why is SHV important? Because it's the final scoring metric of the game. Understanding how your SHV compares to competitors helps you adjust your strategy accordingly. Also, observe the number of shares outstanding. If your competitors are repurchasing shares, they're likely increasing their earnings per share, EPS, a tactic worth considering for your own strategy. Winning tip number 2. Analyze the market summary report. The market summary gives a snapshot of the 5 customer segments: Mountain Cruiser, Road, Kids, Electric. From here, you can track total units sold in each segment, average prices, sales volume by competitor. This is essential for forecasting demand and identifying opportunities for pricing or repositioning your products. Use this report to calculate your sales forecast for each round, keeping in mind competitor pricing and market saturation. Winning tip number 3. Use the product summary report to guide profitability. Next, always examine the product summary report. This report reveals your retail price per product, the unit contribution margin, before and after marketing, forecasted and actual sales volumes, inventory levels, and most importantly, production cost per unit. Focus on the gross margin to understand how profitable each product is. You'll also see a breakdown of how your marketing and advertising costs are impacting profitability. Fine-tune your strategy by balancing price, margin, and volume for each product. Winning tip number 4. Monitor the manufacturing responsiveness report. Production efficiency can make or break your simulation performance. The manufacturing responsiveness report shows number of factory workers, worker productivity, actual versus theoretical production capacity, capacity lost to rework, breakdowns, or setup time. Make sure you're adjusting factory staff based on forecasted production requirements. Too many workers result in unnecessary labor costs. Too few leads to stockouts and lost sales. Also, monitor idle time and stockouts to make improvements. A key trick: use this report to ensure that production is always in sync with your demand forecast and marketing plan. Winning tip number 5. Track the manufacturing quality report. This often overlooked report affects product reliability, brand perception, and customer satisfaction. It includes maintenance expenditures, investment in supplier relationships, spending on quality systems. If you notice declining quality or increased customer returns, this report helps pinpoint why. Improving manufacturing quality may require you to increase spending in one or more areas. But doing so often leads to better SHV in the long term due to stronger customer loyalty and fewer product failures. Winning tip number 6. Use market research reports to plan ahead. This is one of the most valuable sets of reports in the game. Market research tells you forecasted versus actual demand for each segment, the ideal specifications, e.g., style, quality, price, for products in each segment, preferred advertising media channels, shopping habits across different store types, e.g., bike shops, department stores, sports stores. Why is this important? Because you can optimize product design using spec preferences, advertising spend by targeting the right media distribution strategy, by allocating the correct retail outlets. Every marketing dollar you spend should be guided by this data to ensure high return on investment, ROI. Winning tip number 7. Improve advertising efficiency. Advertising isn't just about spending more, it's about spending smart. Use insights from the market research to determine which media channels, TV, online, print, etc., each segment prefers. Then allocate your budget accordingly. For example, kids segments may prefer online ads, cruiser buyers may respond better to print or TV. Also, consider increasing your public relations, PR, budget if you want to boost brand awareness or recover from past mistakes. Remember, your advertising spend must align with the product's positioning, the customer's shopping habits, your available budget. Winning tip number 8. Make strategic product development decisions. Product development involves updating product specs to better match evolving customer expectations. Every round, use the product development screen to modify existing products, e.g., increase style or quality, launch new products into unserved or underserved segments. Important. Developing a new product takes time and budget. Start early and align it with projected market demand from the market research reports. Timing your product launches correctly, especially in growing segments like electric or kids, can yield significant market share and SHV gains. Winning tip number 9. Carefully plan your financial decisions. The finance screen often gets neglected, but it's where you manage loans, equity, dividends, share repurchases. Key financial strategies. Reduce unnecessary interest payments by repaying high-cost loans. Repurchase shares to increase EPS and SHV. Issue dividends to boost SHV, but only if you have strong cash flows. Use financial decisions strategically to support your growth, not just react to issues. Also, avoid overproduction and high inventory carrying costs, as they will erode your profitability and cash position. Winning tip number 10. Balance capacity, HR, and long-term strategy. Think long-term. As you approach the final rounds, reassess factory capacity based on your sales forecast. Train your workers to increase productivity. Maintain a balanced HR strategy. Don't overhire, and don't undertrain. By now, your focus should be on maximizing profitability, streamlining operations, and preparing your final shareholder report. If your firm is cash-rich in later rounds, consider strategic investments in advertising, launching one last product into an untapped segment, share buybacks or dividends to push SHV to the top. Closing final advice. Remember, MikesBikes is not about random guessing, it's a simulation of real business decisions. Your success depends on data-driven strategy, teamwork, and consistent improvement round after round. To recap, start with the benchmark, understand your market and customer, optimize pricing, production, marketing, and finance, track your results and adjust accordingly. If you'd like more support or in-depth guidance, feel free to reach out to our free community at MikesBikes@gmail.com or visit our blog at mbasmbikes.blogspot.com. Thank you for watching, and best of luck on your MikesBikes journey. May your shareholder value rise to the top.